Hello, so this video is going to be about feeling, and we're going to start with objects because that's basically easier to do than people at the beginning. So I have my stone here. It's a nice labradorite, and you can take anything you have. So it can be a stone, a plant, it can be a candle, a piece of wood, just something you have in your room, and then you want to put this object in front of you. And then the first thing we're going to do is just focus on it. So basically we're just gonna be looking at the stone or the other thing you have lying on your desk. So the first step is just to focus, be present, and learn to be present. So just take a while to focus on this thing you have in front of you. Really becoming present, learning presence. And you keep on going with the object you have. Really focusing on it, on whatever it is you have in front of you. Focusing on the color, the shape, the structure. How does it look like? Become aware of everything that is this object. And you can pause the video and take some more time just staying with the object and feeling into it from this distance, just observing all the different things that make it up. And then you can come back for the next step. So pause, practice some more, and continue. So the next step is going to be doing exactly the same thing, but we are going to add our hands. So you want to feel the object. How does it feel? Observing it a bit more. Is there anything you notice now when you have it in your hands? How is the light reflecting on it, or does it reflect? How is it like? And take a while to just really focus and be present with the object. You can pause the video to do this some more, or just go with me to the next step, which is going to be feeling the object still, but with our eyes closed. So you want to close your eyes and continue feeling. Now you have to use your deepest senses, like really going into touch. How does it feel like? Are there any bumps, any weird kind of things on it? Is it fluffy or hard, soft? Yeah, depending on what it is, can be many different things. So just go deep into that, what you feel. And now again, take a while to continue doing this. Pause the video, take a couple of minutes, and then come back. So the next step we are going to do requires that you already have like a basic knowledge of this object by seeing or holding it in your hands, unless you have like a very good visualization memory. So now you're just gonna put the object back on your table or just in front of you. And you're going to close your eyes. And then you're going to visualize the object with your mind. So just sitting there. It might help if you look first again and really observe, like going back to the first step. And then you close your eyes and then you imagine this object in your mind. Really remembering all the little nuances it had, the color, the texture. How did it feel in your arms and your hands? What is it? Just picture it in your mind. And take a few moments to just really grasp it, like have every detail you can imagine. Every little fracture or difference in color. Anything that makes up this object. And hold that picture in your mind. Try to stay present without drifting away from anything. Just hold the picture and practice holding that picture, because it's just going to get harder. So close your eyes, pause the video, and hold that picture in mind. Try it out, doing it for a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes, just for how long you can. And then come back again. This is, you're really holding it present without anything else coming into your mind. So no other thoughts. Just being present with the stone or the thing you have chosen. And after practicing that, come back again. So the next step is going to be still holding your thing in your mind, the picture of it. But now you want to start turning it around. So it's not just going to be it lying like this from this angle, but you want to start moving it in your mind so that you just have like the full object in 3D. Now you close your eyes again. Visualize your object, which you have hopefully practiced before. And now you start turning it. How does it see from the other side? How does it look like? What is it like? Just play with that for a while. And then you like pause and play, right? And then you want to start feeling into it. It's still in your mind. So you have the picture, you have your stone or object. You are able to visualize it for a couple of minutes without breaking that. You are able to turn it around and see like every little detail there is. And then you're gonna connect yourself with it. So you're gonna be like, okay, me, the object, me, the object, me, the object. So you're gonna become the stone or the other object you are. And then you really want to build a connection with this. So like the stone is becoming you in your mind without touching it. And build that connection. Accept it as part of who you are, because it is part of you on like a bigger scale, even if you don't notice it physically. Take a while to do this, to really connect with the object, to feel it as part of you. Become one with it. Become one with the object. And pause and take some more time to really unite. Uniting with whatever object you have chosen. And you can pause it again. pause this video to keep that presence of becoming one with the stone. And with that, you will continue. You have now become the stone, and you are going to feel into it. How am I? How is the stone feeling? Is there anything coming up? Maybe pictures or some stories or feelings. Like with stones, sometimes there are like, I have been taken away from my other stone family, like, or with a feather, there might be like some pain of it being picked away if it was by force. So try to like really get the story of the object you have become one with and grasp onto that. So really want to be like in a deep state of visualization and meditation where you are one with it. And pause and take however long you need before you continue to this next step. And the next step, we are going to take the object back into our hands. Still remembering we are one, but now we see it, so it might be a bit harder because with eyes closed, it's, it's connected, so you have it in you. But now it's like, okay, there's me, there is the object. And even though I see it, that it's like two different things, me, my physical body, and this object, but you are going to stay with that presence from before and go again, me and the object, we are one. How is this object doing? Is it happy to be here with me in my presence? Does it want anything? It might be like, if you have chosen a plant, it might be like, oh, I need like a different place where I want to be at, more sun or water or something else. So you really want to focus with your eyes open on this object, and you can do it with holding it or without. Without might be a bit harder because you're not physically connected to it. So just lie it somewhere and really feel into it, drop into it, becoming the object. Really feeling the structure, the texture, the color, and let it become you. So this was like a very basic kind of exercise you can use to train this ability of consciously feeling into things. Because you do it anyway, unconsciously, but you want to like put more awareness to it. And you have practiced now with your object. And you also want to let that connection go. Because with this object, it's easier. And with people, it might be harder to let go of whatever you have felt in them. So you're gonna consciously want to separate again, letting go. This can help, like this motion of separation, like I am here, the object is there, let us separate again. But you can just do it like in the mind, or if anything else helps you, you can have like your own ritual around it. Mostly for me, it's just like this inner cat without any emotion, but do whatever feels good to you. So thank you for joining and enjoy practicing.